That was Idaho Green we have here live on KWJUDAS. We are recording here on New Year's Day. These guys actually wanted to play New Year's Day. You guys just hit Vegas, didn't you?
Yeah. Didn't play.
Tuck in the mic.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. If anybody needs to say anything, they will not be heard unless they speak into the mic.
It's our first day.
Hell yeah. Where are you guys from?
From Huntley, Montana.
Montana.
Montucky.
The land of no sales tax.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just learned that, folks. They have no sales tax in Montana. Oh, yeah. So let's have another song from this Idaho Green.
What do you guys want to do?
Not much to say.
All right. This one's called Not Much to Say by Idaho Green.
KWJUDAS, Free Radio Provo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Hell yeah, that song kicked ass. I really like that you guys have a trombone. We actually have a trombone too, and this is his schlong rag.
That's a real
if you
thing.
need to drain your spit valve, just don't touch it with your bare hands. Oh God, I got it on the.
Judging by the name, I don't think I ever would.
No, I just like to make a big deal about it. Since he started drooling all over it, it's actually kind of made it a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter.
Yes.
Oh, nice. A nice kick.
But that's what that's for, in case you need it.
I absolutely do need it. I want to wear this beautiful zebra carpet.
Right. So we have Idaho Green with us on KWJUDAS, and we are broadcasting live from Passamaquoddy. Isn't that right, Wizard?
We are here in Passamaquoddy.
So, what do you got next for us?
I don't know. We're very unprepared. We only planned for 2015, so now we have to start over. And
It's a new year, and we don't have any idea what we're doing.
we just wrote all these sounds.
And what better way to ring in the new year? We're all here enjoying last night's jungle juice and some very, very potent chunks of fruit that I handcrafted myself. This has got like a half gallon of. I don't even remember all the stuff we put in this. There's at least 2 gallons of liquor in here.
It's better than your Thanksgiving leftovers.
Way, way better. I mean, Thanksgiving leftovers is still somewhat intoxicating, but not equally.
They
You
don't have
don't
the
stuff
fiber
your turkey
that
with
this
Everclear.
has, for sure. Get your vitamin C.
Unless what?
I don't really.
Oh, you guys do that in Montana?
Yeah.
The watermelon trick with a turkey? Hell yeah. All right, so what's the name of this next song you got?
This one's a new one. It's not out yet. We don't know when we're going to put it out either, but it's there. It's called I Still Miss You.
Idaho Green, KWJUDAS, Free Radio Provo.
And I love you still. I don't know what to do with that love. I'd like to think I can run away, but I know there's no way out. 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 Tell me remember when we was so true. Take to me from the sky to rise and kiss you I still miss Thank you very much.
So, welcome to Passamaquoddy, guys.
Passamaquoddy.
You guys are from Montana, yet the name Idaho Green, where does that come from?
It's from I think a O. Henry short story or some like character called Idaho Green, and I think I really wanted there was a flyer for a show that needed to be made that day, and we needed a band name like that day. So I was like, all right, good enough. Sure, sounds good. It's funny how that works.
That's hilarious. I don't know how many band names I've actually heard of that just came about like that. In fact, just last night, Wookis's band, it's like, okay, we want to play. And it's like, what do we put you down as? I don't even remember what they called themselves. But yeah, that's fun. Fun stuff. Who was that story by?
O. Henry?
Oh, Henry.
It's like a...
For those of us who aren't familiar with the
it's
works.
like a turn-of-the-century short story writer from Tejas.
Tejas.
He did like The Gift of the Magi, I think, and Ricky Tikki Tavi or something, I think.
I remember that one actually.
Yeah, I think it's
about the mongoose.
Yeah, the cobra. Yeah.
Who the hell writes a story about a mongoose?
He actually spent time in India because his dad was in the English military. Maybe he's English, so that's why he.
Oh, that's
saw-
gangster.
Yeah. So we saw a lot of mongoose v cobra.
Mongoose.
Mongoose, flocks of mongoose and cobras.
Awesome. So, are you guys good or having technical difficulties?
Oh no, we're just doing the old switcheroo. Doing the old switcheroo on you.
Yeah.
So this time, let's have you play closer to the mic for the trombone so I can hear you better. Couldn't hear very good over everything else.
This time, we're going to hear the trombone way better, folks. Because that's how we do it at KWJUDAS. All right, what's the name of this next song?
This song is called Pasco Blues, which is an old forestry song that we changed the lyrics to.
Idaho Green on KWJUDAS, coming to you, Free Radio Provo from Passamaquoddy.
Just a bro. But it's okay, we're gonna Pasco. So we're gonna take Johnny
Here on KWJUDAS for Radio Provo. So how long you guys been on tour?
This is a little guy. This is day 6 or something, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, mainly just an excuse to leave Montana, I think, go to LA. Soak up the sun with the babes and waves.
Wow.
Yeah, cowboy.
How much longer you guys got out?
Just Boise tomorrow and Bozeman the day after, and we're back home in Huntley.
This is your first tour?
No, this is the, I don't even know, 5th or 6th, maybe.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, this lineup is the first tour that we've gone on. We got Johnny over here, and it's his first tour with us, and
Oh, he's a good drummer.
seven of
I like
blast.
what you do, man.
He's playing the dad. Yeah, this is like the 4th or 5th tour that we've been on thus far.
Is this your first time coming through Passamaquoddy,
Yes.
Utah?
We've played
what
Salt Lake. This is still Utah County.
Yeah,
Okay.
Passamaquoddy.
That's the
Yeah. But yeah, Utah's a fun place. I definitely, find myself wondering why I stick around. But you know, maybe tomorrow we'll have to show you guys the mountains. Go ice fishing. Probably not.
brought all my gear. What is
Wait, you brought your gear?
all of it?
You got an auger?
Yeah.
Here, let's
Do
go.
I?
Let's go. Let's do
go.
it.
We
Seriously,
went,
I know a couple places.
we went on tour on quads, so we're just gonna, ride through the mountains.
You gotta bring all your fishing stuff to stay fed. You know, on tour, save some money. So, what do you got next for us?
I don't know. Stay ticked off, or can we say that the P word?
Pissed off?
Pissed off. I did drop an F-bomb, I realized, in a song, like the first 30
Oh, don't.
seconds.
Don't edit your music.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, by all means.
We
We
just
don't.
try to
We don't
mind
want to
our P's
censor.
and Q's
Gotcha.
when talking.
Okay,
Which, you mean saying pissed and...
I just said
I
it.
don't know what... Quist.
Queasty.
Yeah, queasty. Queasty is a good word.
That's queasty.
You have our permission to keep using that one. That's good.
Queasty?
Queasty.
Oh, this song's called Stay Queasty.
Stay queasty on KWJUDAS.
Stay Queasty. Name of that track.
Excellent. Stay queasty from Idaho Green. On KWJUDAS.
Sorry, it's
Radio
Idaho
Provo.
Greens.
Oh, yes. Idaho Greens from Bluntly, Crontana.
Idaho.
Figured it out. Try to sneak as many puns, references. Let's change our name. It'll keep us hip and relevant with the kids.
Well, kids love dope these days. So we just gotta
We can party too, kids.
be a
I
cool
don't
mom.
know. I thought the kids were all about those mini things these days. Could be wrong.
What?
Nothing.
I guess
Around here, we just make crystal meth out of hornet killer. You just hook up jumper cables to a car battery and electrify a screen door. Spray them. Yeah, it works. Just spray the hornet killer on the screen.
Holy
Just-
Nike.
Yeah, it rocks it up. It's kind of yellow. It's kind of dirty, but you know. Find the right places in town to sell it. You can get rid of it.
Too much.
So what do you got? What do you got next for us?
I don't know. We are running out of.
Well, what time is it?
Oh.
We gotta ask more questions, Judas.
Damn, we've only been into it 20 minutes, you guys.
All right, we can do Sheridan.
This next one is called Cherokee Nation. Or it's Cherokee Nation, I should say.
Idaho Greens. KWJUDAS, Free Radio Pro.
Thanks, guys.
So maybe I should ask. You guys probably know the near beer thing. So that means that everybody has to like make beer for the 49 states that aren't Utah, and then make separate beer for Utah, or does that happen in Utah?
There's more than just Utah that has
Oh.
lower percentage regulations. And so each, I don't know which other states there are, but I imagine a lot of them in the Bible Belt.
Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado
That's where
still.
I went today.
I was
Really?
extremely surprised when we went into Colorado just like last summer. And I mean, they're pretty liberated as far as a lot of their other laws, you know,
So,
as
yeah.
far as we understand certain things being legalized in that state. And we paid like $30 for a 30-pack of Keystones, and the only way I could justify it in my heart and mind was that at least it's out-of-state beer, you know?
Sure.
So I bought like 3 of them, and we even had, were you there? I don't know if, like, we had 3 30-packs here in Utah that we were buying on our way out. And they were like, oh, why don't we just wait till we get to Colorado to get some out-of-state beers? And we get there, and after we've like, okay, enjoy these. It's the most expensive Keystone you're ever going to drink. And I still look down and see the same. 3.2.
Up to.
And it says
no.
no more than 3.2 or up to 3.2.
That's
Because
the worst part. You don't even know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So it's not even necessarily 3.2.
Because, as I said, there's a lot of other states that have those sort of regulations, but it's not all the same percentage. It's not all 3.2. So, like, that's why they just say it's up to 3.2, because it could be. They probably, if I was them, I would make it the lowest percentage of everybody. You know, like whatever state has the lowest. Let's just say, I don't know, if Colorado said you can only have 2%, So that could imply that all of those states are getting 2% beer. Because they're not going to make it individual for each state. They're just going to make
Right.
one regular batch and one up to such and such amount batch. So all they have to do is change the little stamp that they put on top of it. But I'll drink a Utah beer to that. This is actually a home-brewed beer. I hope you guys are enjoying them. Yeah, the Nut Brown Ale. I really like this.
Just about to try it.
Squeaky Bike Nut Brown Ale by Moab's Brewery, which I will always advocate Moab's Brewery.
It
And
is delicious.
Squatters, Wasatch, Uinta, they all make really dank beers. And they still have some that you can get in the liquor store that are higher percent too. Epic Brewery is one you should look into. Everything they make is above and beyond 3.2. They don't sell anything in the grocery store, so you have to get them in the liquor stores, and they're made here. I think in Salt Lake, actually. But yeah, there's actually quite a variety of stuff. High West whiskey is some expensive shit, and I believe it's made in Park City, but it's distilled right here. You guys have a Park City?
Yeah.
I bet our Park City kicks your Park City's ass. Park City here is a little snooty, but I kind of like the place. You go there and it's like being in a different country.
Park City, Montana's like a gas station.
All right, well, I think we win.
Winner by default.
I know they have the bar and then the other bar. It's literally called the other bar.
The other bar?
So there's only two
And
bars.
no kidding.
That sounds just like Heber. That's just up the
Yeah.
way from here. So
Heber's
they
on the
actually
way to
have.
Park City.
They also only have like 2 bars, and the furthest one on the edge of town they call the other end.
That's amazing.
That's it. Yeah, this is the other end of town.
Yeah. So we call it the OE for short, and we've played there a couple of times. It's a little podunk.
Those guys know how to treat their
Yeah,
bands.
they
though.
do. They do. They're cool. They're cool.
We got a party with Nickelback.
After the bar closed,
Wait, what?
Sorry. I
it was not Nickelback.
You know who I mean? No offense to to the guys from, I can't even remember their real name. I always get them mixed up. Royal Bliss. They're really cool guys, actually. I just kind of the representation. They're like the Nickelback of Utah, and I really hope that none of them are listening right now. Or take offense to that comment, because as we all know, Nickelback's like the worst band on the planet. But Royal
What?
Bliss is actually you didn't know that? But they were actually really cool guys, surprisingly enough, and we partied with them in their trailer afterwards. What were you saying about after the OE shut down? I remember them sharing with us also some expensive whiskey, and I'm in the middle of a conversation with their drummer, and he took 2 seconds to turn around and take a shot, and I had just that 2 seconds to open their trailer door, puke in their toilet, and slam the door shut, and resume the conversation without him even noticing.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, so after this bar closes, they do last call, kick everyone out. Yeah, the bar people running the place bring us over and start feeding us shots, and then we end up out in the so we got trashed that night. It was bad. Was that the same night we pushed Professor Von Peef into his own urine? He was in the middle of peeing, right? But he put his legs. You've seen those cement barriers? They can move around. They put them down the middle of the freeway when they're working on them. They can get their
He
big
was like
screws.
right up against
So he put his knees up against it to pee over it. And it's like, okay, we can't pass this. Like, you've got no leverage, just the tiniest little poke, and you're going over because you can't move your feet. They're up against the cement. So he fell right into his ongoing stream of urine.
Actually doubled over and pissed in his own mouth.
Yes, he did. It was great.
That's our trombone player for you. Good old Schlong Bob. So you guys got another song for us?
Nope.
All right, we're done. Oh, we still got a half hour, guys. Come on.
All right. Oh, we got. Could always do Coke with lime too.
All right, so what's the name of this song here?
This song's called "Jaco Called," about our friend who does street drugs.
Sounds pretty G
Yeah.
thuggin'.
This one's for you, Jaco.
Free Radio Provo, KWJUDAS.
Oh, I thought that the other day He said he wanna hang out. What? I know he don't wanna hang out. What? Tell him that's not Oh, I can think of the other day. What? He said he wanna hang out. What? I know he don't wanna hang out. What? Tell him that's not song, this is a slow song, this is a slow song. Let it go, go, let it go, go, let it go, go. Let it go, go, let it go, go, let it go, go. Let it go, go, let it go, go, let it go, go. That's it. That was a good. No, that was good.
I like that little trombone outburst.
Had to sneak it in.
Couldn't contain myself.
That's pretty awesome.
Feeling the bone.
How long have you been playing the schlong bone?
Been slonging it for about. How old am I? Probably about 9 or 10 years.
Really? How long have you been playing bass?
Wait. So how old are 4th graders?
10 to 9.
10 to 9. So about, I don't know, 10 to 12 years.
What?
I don't think the math adds up on that one. 12 years it is. 12 years of playing trombone.
What year is this?
So you started in
It's
4th grade,
2017, baby. Happy New Year.
basically. What up? How long have you been playing bass?
Not nearly as long.
Perfect. So you're classically trained in both
Actually, it
areas?
started today.
Oh,
So
not bad.
New Year's resolution. Play the bass for Idaho Green.
So this guy just kind of lets you kind of step in whenever, and this guy kind of just lets you, like...
I'd say they put up with me. Is the better way of saying it, but yeah.
Well, that's nice of them. And why don't you step up, introduce yourself. How long you been playing?
6 or 7 years. How old are you in the 4th grade? 10.
I don't know the math on that one. I forgot.
So I started in the 8th
Man,
grade.
you guys really know how to complicate kind of questions.
Well, like you started playing when we were in Farley-Moore.
I guess so. I'm thinking, like, if a train is headed west
So-
going 40 miles an hour and a bus, then that would mean that I've been playing guitar for 7 years.
2005.
Yes. What year is this? Wait.
2017, baby. Happy New Year.
What year is this? This is 2016 now, isn't it?
Six, yeah, something.
So I've been playing.
This guy's confusing me, man. It's 2017, I guess.
I know.
I guess 7 years I've been playing guitar.
How about, how long you been playing?
I started when I was only 10 years old. I was taking lessons from a very old woman who, like, didn't like me at all. And I'm surprised I'm still playing the guitar now. It's, like, really bad association, but...
So you were obviously paying her a lot.
No, my mom was, I think. I don't really remember. It's a 10-year-old.
You were in the 4th grade.
Yeah, because I was in the 4th grade as well.
And how about this fellow here?
Oh, about 12 or 13 years.
12 or 13 on the drums.
Yeah.
And you've been with these guys for how long?
Oh, well, I started playing with them a little bit about this time last year, and just a couple off shows, and then this is my first tour with them. So just maybe the last couple of months been playing with them again.
Cool. So is this your first tour, or have you been in other bands?
Yeah,
Or?
I played with other bands before.
Cool. So what's like? I mean, you guys have all been out on the road. What's would you say is one of the like craziest things that have happened being out on the on tour?
Have you seen anyone die?
No.
I died in Helena, Montana. Played a show in Helena. Old guy croaked over with a heart attack.
Wow.
Wow, you watched that?
Yep.
That's pretty gangster.
I had a cooking job where it wasn't very uncommon to have a eater die on you.
Oh.
At an old folks' home.
Oh, right.
In the year and a half I worked there, there was 4 different occasions where when I was serving out a meal, someone like croaked while eating.
I can't say this happened on tour, but I work at a Mexican grill that I do not want to promote. An old man had a seizure and passed out and hit his head on the floor at said restaurant the day I left for a tour. Didn't see it, but I guess it happened on our tour, right?
Yeah.
He's okay though. It's good.
You didn't have to tell us that last part. I mean,
He's dead.
yeah, I like that ending way better. All right, so what more do you got for us?
I want to play a noise song called Coke with Lime, which were the best Montana band. I'll say it. From Billings, Montana. Noise.
Billings, Crontana.
Billings, Crontana.
Chillings, Crontana.
Oh my god. This is getting out of hand.
All right, we have Idaho Green, KWJUDAS, Free Radio Provo. Was that a cover song?
That is by Noise. Sorry, Kelly, if you're listening, I forgot the third line of the first verse. What?
What's this guy talking about?
It's not important.
Well, cool. I'm glad you brought it up.
Let's stop.
I'm going to have me some more of this delicious jungle juice. Does anyone else want any? Let me see your cup there. Yeah, we still got plenty to go around. But I can't hold this mic. Here, you say something while I do this.
Something.
What kind of a co-host are
Yeah,
you?
so, I am the wizard.
Do you want any more jungle juice, Wizard?
I do. Of course I want more jungle juice, Judas.
All right. I actually finally got to the bottom of my cup. I didn't think it would ever happen.
So have you guys been to Utah before?
Yeah.
Played Salt Lake the last 3 times, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, we played with former members of the Mooks just like 6 months ago at a really sweet anarchist collective called Boing.
I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. It's like the coolest place.
I don't know if they're still around and doing it.
Well, it was a beautiful thing while it lasted, if nothing else.
Yeah, there's a lot of that kind of stuff going on in Salt Lake.
Yeah.
See here.
But yeah, I have a friend that lives here too, and she has this huge house that she just does crazy parties at, and she always wants us to come play. So we were planning on doing that, but last night was the big party for obvious reasons. So
2017.
2017,
Where were you guys at last night?
Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, Las Vegas.
What a trip.
Yeah.
That was too much.
Already said too much.
Yeah.
You saw Jello Biafra? He was like DJing. It was sweet.
Wait, what about Jello Biafra?
He was like just at the Double Down Saloon, just like playing records. There's only like 30 people there. It was the coolest fucking thing ever. Coolest freaking
Oh yeah.
thing. Yeah, like cool, like foreign stuff too.
I was like really hoping that I never made it, but I was hoping you'd play like dance music.
It was dancing. People were dancing. Yeah, it was.
So where were you guys playing? Same
We didn't
place
play.
or?
We just took the day off. We were gonna play LA, but it fell through, so we just drove to Vegas.
So you guys weren't actually playing Vegas?
No.
Just going to have fun. Ah, the last time I was in Vegas, I pissed so many people off. I was on acid. I was way drunk. I was handed a pitcher of beer the size of my head. I can't really remember a lot of it, but I didn't realize they actually had lines to get into the bathrooms.
Ah.
You know, which is kind of something I'm not used to since, what, like grade school?
Yeah.
And so I had to piss like a rhinoceros, and I was just obliterated and just, you know, plow past all these people. This dude, like, whistles at me to get me out of the bathroom stall. And I just come out like, is he whistling at me? Is he actually, like, is that at me? Is he telling me to get out kind of thing? And of course I'm still just kind of tripping and I'm drunk and like I come out just like, fuck you, bitch. And these two chicks are coming out of the girls' bathroom right when I said it. So they thought I was calling them bitches. So then their boyfriends wanted to kick my ass. And
God,
my
you're tripping.
my brother-in-law had to just kind of get me out of there as quick as possible. Take me to a real bathroom to keep me from getting my ass kicked by like 4 different people. Good time, good time.
Yeah.
And then there was a bunch of people gathered around that fountain thing. You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
It's like all famous and people take pictures
Oh,
of
the
it.
Bellagio.
Yeah, Bellagio. And I, without really thinking about it, just kind of, again, just plowed right past him in front of all these people, just waving with this psychotic look on my face. And I just walked past. It was a lot of fun. I'd like to go back and actually maybe enjoy myself, or at least remember more of it. But yeah, Vegas is a fun time. I can't believe they actually give samples out at the liquor stores.
Really?
What?
I missed out on that.
Not all of them, but yeah. I told you guys, you know, I grew up here.
Right.
And so it was almost culture shock. I work at the liquor store here, and, you know, like, if we even detect that somebody might even be slightly inebriated or smells like it or is acting like it or talking like it, we can't sell to them. You know, and we ourselves cannot be drunk on the job. Same with any bartender or anything like that.
Sure.
And so it was just such, like, it was mind blowing to go into a not a grocery store, well, kind of a grocery store of liquor, and they're like doing wine sampling and beer sampling, and they have, you know, different products that haven't even been put on the shelves yet, and they're testing out to see which one they should actually pick to release. And yeah, I got shit faced before I even left. Before I even bought anything.
I was kind of wondering. So Las Vegas bars are open 24/7.
That's another amazing thing about that place.
Did they have to cut you off legally? Is that a thing?
In Vegas?
Yeah.
I imagine if somebody is just getting belligerent or too sloppy or puking all over the place, I mean, I'm sure it's always to the bartender's discretion.
That's a
no
bummer.
matter where you go. So, I mean, if they decide, hey, you've had enough, then they can cut you off whenever they want.
Right.
You know, regardless of what state you're in.
It's a bummer.
But I imagine in Vegas, they're going to be a hell of a lot less strict. And as long as you're not puking all over the place or starting fights, you're probably good.
But out here, you can circumvent that by when they cut you off, you go out to your trunk liquor.
Yeah.
That's what we call car barring it.
Car bar.
And that's sort of what we do before any show, because most any show you go to that's at a bar, The drinks are way too expensive, especially up in Salt Lake. There's a few places that cater to live shows, but most of the places are just a bar that have shows. Yeah, I've gone to some places where you could seriously buy a 12-pack for the price of one 12-ounce beer, like a Bud Light, and their selection sucks. It's like $8 for just a Dixie cup of crappy beer. And so, yeah, we just, got used to car barring it. I'm kind of just, anytime we go to a show in Salt Lake, I'm going to have a bottle in the back.
And so some of these bars out here try to prevent that by not letting you leave and come back in.
Yeah.
Like once you're in, you're in. And there's clubs
I hate
out here and
that.
stuff that do the same thing, but some places will let you leave and come back in. So we were at one place that does this. And of course they have a back area you can go out to and smoke. And there's this big, gated door that they usually let bands load in and out through. But it's also an alarmed door. And we've used it to sneak out in car bar before, and it was never a problem. And we're at the show, the same bar again, and Judas here tries to pop out to go.
Oh, Urban Lounge.
Yeah, Judas
I was
here
like,
tries to
where
pop
are you
out to our car bar.
I don't remember
and
any of
this
this. Was I on acid?
high-pitched, like, ear-splitting alarm starts wailing with, like, probably 20 people out in the smoking area. And Judas at the door. Oh, it was great. Good old car bar let us down that night.
Didn't we still get out there? I swear I still got out there, and we had somebody barely prop the door open so that when they came back to shut it, it was still open and I could still get back inside. We alcoholics will always find a way.
It's always a way.
That's the only thing I like about these guys. They're all drinking fools. Let's have a cheers. Still drinking all this jungle juice. And these guys actually provided the beer tonight. Thank you guys, actually.
Yeah.
Sorry it's Utah beer, but
Oh,
at least
that
we
was
got
our
some
bad.
Moab Brew.
Which is higher percent. I don't know if you told them that.
Slightly, yeah. I did tell them that.
The local breweries are allowed to go up to 4% in the gas stations.
But it's weight versus volume,
Yeah,
which
that's
makes
true.
it almost equivalent.
They're definitely
They're a
stronger.
little bit more.
I can definitely cop a buzz off of Moab Brewery much faster than I can a Budweiser. They got out here.
Because as we were saying earlier, it doesn't necessarily mean it's 3.2. It could be anything.
That's so weird. It's scary.
It is.
100% alcohol.
So that's why these ones are good, because you at least know exactly what they are at. They are as high a percent as they could possibly be for being a Utah beer. Wow. So, my mic keeps cutting out.
Quit playing with the card.
I'm not. I'm playing with that wasn't my cord. I mean, unless that's what you want to call it. We're good. We got about 10 minutes, it looks like.
Perfect.
Oh, sorry. And I just kicked the wizard. Is it?
Well, this,
Let's not do health.
Really?
okay.
Cool.
Well,
I
this
just kicked the wizard a couple more times. So yeah, we got about 10 more minutes. What do you guys want to do?
beautiful.
We can do two songs.
Play Truth or Dare? Spin the bottle?
Yeah. Finally, I thought you'd never ask.
Or just play another couple of songs?
I thought
You
that's
guys-
why we were coming to this basement all along, is to play Spin the
The
Bottle.
our next
We're
two
gonna
songs
do
are
that.
called Truth or Dare and Spin the Bottle. So we're gonna play Truth or Dare and then we're gonna play Spin the Bottle.
Yeah, and after the show, yeah. That's some real action.
This next one's called Let's Meet. It's also new. It's coming out soon.
KWJUDAS Free Radio Provo, Idaho Green, for Passamaquoddy.
could be the one. 'Cause I do too. I do too. Do you think that she could be the one? 'Cause I do too. I do too. I do too.
Hey, kid, are you tired of being left alone in the dark in the wilderness?
I don't like the dark.
Tired of being afraid of possibly being molested by a Sasquatch?
I hope that doesn't happen.
Well, fear no more, son. Try Durbinsley's new Junior Woodchuck Sasquatch Safari Sasquatch Rape Whistle.
I gotta give me one of those.
Brought to you by Durbinsley. And remember, if it doesn't say Durbin, it's not Durbinsley.
Also, if you want to go duck hunting, you can also use that. It's a
This
dual
was the
purpose.
awesomest Christmas present anyone's ever given me. Look at that. Look at that face. My roommate got this at the dollar store.
I love that song.
I don't know if it wards off a Sasquatch or if it attracts them, but it sure is awesome. Brought to you by Durbinsley. So, we have 7 more minutes.
We can do one more.
Possibly 2. Depending on the length of your songs.
7 minutes long.
If if we need to kill some time, I can just sit here and mess around with this thing some more. All right, we got about 3 minutes. If you guys wouldn't mind, I'd like to dedicate this last song to one of our listeners we've got out there, Justice, who has just hit me up, and he's really liking what he's hearing.
Oh.
So about 3 more minutes, you guys.
Well, I hope he likes the Eagles, because that's the only song we know left.
Here we go. Idaho Green, Free Radio Provo, KWJUDAS.
This one's for you, Justice.
Thank you.
Just the other day, they said you were gonna put me on herself. Well, let me tell you, Justice, I got some news for you. Yeah, you soon find out it's true. Then you'll have to come by you. I'm already gone, and I'm
We'd like to thank you for joining us here tonight on KWJUDAS. We now return you to our regular free radio broadcasting.